Welcome, 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 Daphne, to this beautiful Pink Kitchen Sink community. I want to start off the interview by saying, first and foremost, thank you for joining us. I've been admiring your art, for many, many years. I have a lot of your pieces. And the minute I figured that, this medium, the Pink Kitchen Sink, our community, could really help, promote your artwork and, would really love your artwork. I feel that they will. So I decided, you know what? Hey, let me ask you if you could, be our first artist in residence. And you said yes. And I just want to thank you for doing that. And with no further ado, I'd love for you to just take over the reins and to let our community know who you are.
Thank you for having me. My name is Daphne Floville. I was born and raised in Haiti.
Mhm.
We moved to the United States, my husband and I, 21 years ago. We have two daughters. Gabby is 10. Leah is 8.
Mhm.
Um, we attend the University of Florida, and I have a bachelor degree in interior design. When did I start art?
But hold on one second.
I
I have these two birds that are making a lot of noise. So let me just ask them to like, shh. Hey guys, hey, hey, Sebastian. Yeah, I know. Yes, you love our artwork too, but you guys have to keep it down, please. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. I bought my first canvas. I think I was in a middle school.
Okay,
Um,
that's early. Well, actually,
yeah, that
yeah,
was that
that,
was early.
yeah. Art is
And
good,
then
but I would figure you'd be a part of that early on in life, but you recognizing that it was a very big part of you is big. A lot of big stuff.
but the funny part, it was the first thing I did, it was an abstract painting.
Okay.
I chose a lot of colors.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it didn't last, but fast forward when I had my firstborn and I was at home, I wanted to do something for myself. So I chose art
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted a medium where I could fix my drawings or erase and start over. But I was wondering, do you think I can find that medium? So I went on in the internet and I started with the alcohol ink.
You started
I've
with what exactly?
alcohol ink,
Alcohol ill, alcohol.
ink,
Oh, alcohol ink.
alcohol
Okay. Yes.
ink.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Um, I started on towels. I
Mm-hmm.
bought a bunch of towels,
Okay.
and then after that, I was like, how can I seal the alcohol on the towels?
Mm-hmm.
And I found the resin.
And you had never
So
used alcohol before. So let me ask
never.
you, in the time when you were in middle school and you just started with that abstract art and
Hmm.
so up until like the time when you were having your daughter, Gabby,
Hmm.
what did you use? What kind of art did you explore and what kind of medium, or did you just not do much? What was
I,
your
I
artist
didn't do
storyline
much
then?
because
Did,
at the beginning it was acrylic.
okay,
And then when I had a Gabby at home,
okay.
I wanted something that you do it quick,
Mm-hmm.
fast, and if you make a mistake, you can correct it. So alcohol ink was the best thing
Gotcha.
on tiles.
Mm-hmm.
And then I use resin
Mm-hmm.
because with resin I could do coasters and then you can put something hot on it, something cold. And I
But you were also you were somewhat satisfying a need that you had. These weren't pieces that you were selling. These were pieces for your home. Am I correct?
for my home.
Yeah.
And after that, a couple of years after, I found a store
Mm-hmm.
that I was able to sell my art for 5 years.
Oh,
But
wow.
unfortunately, they closed their doors.
Okay.
And after that, I didn't feel like going back to studio, create. And for a year, I stopped doing
Oh, okay.
everything like art, the studio where I am was closed.
So you
So
kind of
a
just stopped, cold turkey, like
stopped
just stopped.
cold turkey,
Um, and
cold turkey.
did you have, I'm going to ask you a question that you may not have the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a reason? Was it just because the store closed? Was your inspiration just not there? Was it something? And, as I prefaced prior to us doing this interview, I will ask you some personal questions, because, I really think that it's cool to get uncomfortable,
Mm-hmm.
for us to talk about things that we normally would not talk about and not share. And you were very, you agreed. So was there something going on in your life that somewhat stop that process?
I was always tired. Okay, I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah,
I was not inspired. Um, but you're a mom, you're at home,
yeah, I know.
taking care of the kids and everything, which I was doing before, but after the store closed, it's like I don't feel like doing anything. So a couple of weeks ago, you called me, and I was like, oh my God, can I go back to studio? And when you asked me to join Pink Kitchen Sink, I was like, okay, let me do a piece. And I did Dalida.
Who I'm gonna show the community to today. She's beautiful. Okay, so walk us through what inspired you to bring Dalida to life? Because I feel like when I look at her, and I thank you for including me in naming her, because you said, and I'll never forget, you looked at me, you said, okay, here she is. What's the first name that comes to mind? And we
Yeah.
said that I felt that she was French for some reason. And
Yes.
you said, similarly, I do too. And then we started throwing around some French names, and both of us were like, when
Yeah.
we said Dalida, it was like, it's like,
Boom.
yeah. So, yeah. So walk us through the process of your inspiration for Dalida.
First of all, when you spoke about Pink Kitchen Sink and it was a platform for women and everything, and lately we've been talking about women health,
Yeah,
women
I have been
rights.
doing a lot of that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I had a towel,
Hmm.
a black towel,
Hmm.
and then I'm like, okay, let's do a face, like with flowers, like
And you
you're going
documented
to
it,
show them.
right? You documented this. I know you
Yes,
documented it. So we're going to show
yes,
it to our community as well.
yes.
When that beautiful marker or pen or whatever just touched that
Yeah,
black tile, and the
yeah.
magic started to happen. And based on what you said, you really didn't know what you were going to do.
No, no. I didn't know, and it's at the end. I'm like, do I need a lot of colors or do I need something simple?
Yeah.
And then she's simple. She's
She really
simple.
is.
Any woman can relate. She's I don't know. You see lines, you see flowers. Um, her eyes are closed.
Yes, that's another
And
thing. Let's talk about that a little bit.
yeah,
You want to talk about it before I show her, or would you like to talk about it after I show her? I'm leaving that up to you.
I don't know. Probably after.
Okay. Okay. So that said, um, let us show Dalida. And
Dalida.
Dalida is going to be an image that we are going to launch La Tour Collect, that is Daphne's art company. And we're going to launch La Tour Collect on the Pink Kitchen Sink with this piece of art. And
Thank you.
very proud of you. I'm so
Thank
loving this. So
you.
let's show this
So
to the
excited.
community. I know.
Can you turn it?
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Can you guys see it? Can you see it well? Because you're pretty much
Can you
on.
push it against? Okay. And a little bit higher so they can
Let me
see the
just
flower.
take my face away.
Okay.
Can you see it? I'm behind
No.
her.
Can you pull it on you?
Is it
No, I
doing
don't see it. No.
it? Okay, how about now?
No,
How about now?
no, I don't see it. Here, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
there's
I think
Dalida.
everybody's getting an idea of Dalida.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure that the colors are represented properly here, but you all will have a beautiful visual of her on the first pieces of, on the first mediums that we're going to apply her to.
Yes.
Um, we're going to be launching that. I will let you guys know via Instagram and via Facebook. When that will be, it will be within the next week. So we'll have an exact date for you guys. But yes, so Dalida and her eye that is shut. And I remember when I saw her, it's funny, I didn't realize that she didn't have another eye. So
Yeah.
can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Well, when I was done with the drawing, I'm like, my God, she has one eye. But the other part of the face where you don't see the second
Yeah,
eye, for
yeah.
me is she's shy.
Mm.
For me it's insecurities,
Which we all
and
have.
all the yes, and all the flowers, it's all the thoughts women have in general.
Mm. The
And
branches.
we can have a lot.
We have a lot. We
Branches,
have
yeah,
multitasking.
yes.
But it's all beautiful.
Oh,
I think
beautiful.
that sometimes us women, we're so hard on ourselves, for a multitude of reasons, but
Yes,
we I would love for us, and I say this a lot on the Pink Kitchen sink, self-care. I would love us to be
yes,
gentler with ourselves, speak nicer to ourselves, speak nicer about ourselves and about others all the time. So Dalida, when I see Dalida, and after we've talked so much about her, I see a little bit of everyone in her. Like
yeah.
you mentioned, she's shy, and all of us have that little space of ours. And I'm not necessarily
Mm-hmm.
going to call it shyness. I'm going to call it more of a space that's ours,
Mm-hmm.
and it's ours only. And
Yeah,
it should be okay for us as women to have that place that is just
yes.
she has that. And then she has like, and I say this because she has like
The chicken.
right? I'm always struggling with like my weight and what I'm eating. And, it's my obsession every morning.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, I'm going to be a little bit healthier than I was yesterday. And you have my Ezekiel bread and, my almond butter. And I get on the scale 2 days later and I've gained a pound. And I'm like, what
yeah.
happened? Right. So she has that little struggle with her little,
You get your chicken.
right? So, and I love that side of her. And then she has her makeup on. She's lipstick. She's bold,
Yeah,
red lipstick, right?
yeah. Red
She's
lipsticks.
bold. And I love that. And she has the flower, which we're all kind of flower children. I'm a tree hugger, and everybody that knows me
Yeah,
knows this. I love trees. I love flowers. I won't pick a flower
yeah,
in my home. Like I'll literally like
yeah,
just admire them. So she's us. She has a little bit of all of us.
yes.
She has she's just Dalida, right? So
Because I didn't want to put too much colors because I wanted to be her. It's
yes,
about her. Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
The only colors that you have is the flower, the yellow flower,
Mhm.
her lips, and I
Yes,
think that's it. Yeah.
those bold red lips. I always say, when I put a red lip on, and like I'll wake
Oh,
up a
that's it.
random day and just have a
Oh,
bold red
yes.
lip, and then, the day changes.
Perfect.
It just
Oh, yeah.
it takes on a different tone. So I love that she has that bold red lip. Okay, so Dalida now is here, and she is
Okay.
going to be on a multitude of mediums for our community.
Mhm.
We also have another beauty coming up, and I'm super
Mhm.
excited because you unveiled her yesterday. So guys, please stay tuned. Again, this is our first time having this kind of an interview on the Pink Kitchen Sink, so everything's a little raw. The birds
That's right.
always like motorcycle
Yeah.
passing beside a baby crying. We don't care. We're just doing this. We're jumping in, both feet. The water's warm. It's wonderful. But it's such a pleasure to have someone like you to go on this little journey with, as like a first person. And again, thank
Thank
you for
you.
joining us. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, guys, right? Say thank you.
Thank you.
Um, and This is going to be more of a regular thing for us though, because we're going to introduce the first pieces together and then
Okay.
introduce your next beautiful piece of art that's coming in the next few weeks. So it's
Yes.
around Black Friday. And yeah, and we have so many exciting things going on. So guys, thank you, thank you, thank you, my ladies out there, and all my peoples out there, all our peoples out there for watching.
Our people.
Um, Daphne will be back and she will join me, as I said, this coming week and also in weeks to come. This is an exciting season. And I just thank you all for
Yes.
being here and for supporting the Pink Kitchen Sink. Daphne, thank you again. Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.